that fights with wit a sharper sword, and stands the crew by day and night. Hey, hey, Vicky, hey, Vicky, hey, you Vikings true and bold. Hey, hey, Vicky, a Viking lad, just find your nets for gold. Sail set fast, open the last young Vicky. Hey!
Not far from Flake, there is another Viking village called Schlack, whose chief is named Baltak. The men of the two villages don't get on too badly, except for certain special occasions, such as the annual festival which both villages celebrate. When that day rolls around, Schlackians and Flakians renew their age-old bitter dispute about, of all things, a stone which lies in the forest halfway between the two villages. And this year is no exception, as I'm sure you're all anxious to see. Are you ready?
But I don't understand, Europe. Why do our two villages have to fight over a silly stone?
It's not silly, you see, Ylvi. The stone is very important, dates back to our ancestors.
Then why don't we celebrate the festival by sharing the stone with them? That's right. Since the stone belonged to their ancestors as well as ours, it's only right that we share it. Well, don't you agree, Europe?
It's a question of tradition, but you do have an interesting point there. I must think it over a little. By the way, where is Vicky? I haven't seen him around all day.
I saw him going into the forest this morning.
The forest, you say?
Yeah, he's been walking there by himself for the last few days.
He should know better than that. This is not the time of year to be walking around there. He could be ambushed by Baltak's men.
That's terrible. I hope he's all right. Huh? Oh, that was a very strange sound. Oh. A bear! Help me, please! Help me, Finn, please! Can't you see I'm trapped up here? Help! 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 Now, you should know better than to frighten my friends like that. Now, please behave yourself from now on. I want you to go directly home now, Bobo. That's an order, right? Oh, don't do that. I've already had my bath. All right, now, march. And don't forget what I told you. Don't ever frighten my friends again. Oh, you could come down now, Vicky, unless you like it up there. I'm sorry I scared you like that. Bobo and I are very good friends. We know each other well.
I'm sure that the two of you get on very well together. I'd like to be his friend, not his dinner.
Stop trembling. There's nothing to be afraid of now.
I know, but I can't seem to stop.
Just a second. I'll help you, Vicky.
Oh, I don't believe it. Now we've both got the shakes.
Say, Vicky, can you think of a clever idea that would make your father and my father stop fighting over that stone?
No, Finn, I haven't come up with anything yet.
They're so silly. I don't know why they can't be good friends like us.
I don't either. I come from Flake and you come from Schlack, but what's the problem? We're all Vikings.
If my father knew that we were friends, he wouldn't like it one bit, I know. When I told him this morning that I was going into the woods, he tried to stop me.
Why do you want to go there, Finn? The woods are dangerous this time of year. You could be ambushed by the men of Flake.
I'll take Bobo along, Father. There's nothing to worry about.
If the men of Flake try anything, they'll pay for it.
My father doesn't stop saying terrible things about your father and all the Vikings of Flake. He's impossible.
My father's just the same when it comes to your father. He can't wait for the battle to start. If we don't think of something fast, they'll go at it again like every year.
Yes, but I can't think of anything.
Let's concentrate. We'll come up with something.
Men, one thing is sure, we're not going to win the stone without a good plan. We all know what's going to happen if we don't think of something, don't we, lads?
We'll lose as we did last year.
Yes, that's about it.
And the year before, and the year before, and the year before, and the year before.
But this time, victory's going to be ours. We're going to take the stone. Do you understand?
3 cheers for our brave Captain Halvar! Hooray!
Hooray!
Rock! Rock!
Is he also a friend of yours, Finn?
Yeah, meet Edgar. He's an old friend.
Yeah, meet Edgar. He's an old friend.
Wow, your friend Edgar is a talking raven.
He imitates everything he hears. I taught him how.
Then you can teach him how to say whatever you want him to?
Hooray for Flake. We're gonna win.
Oh,
We're not going to win the stone without a good plan. This time victory's going to be ours. Hooray!
Did you hear that, Vicky? I guess Edgar has been eavesdropping on your father and his men.
you know what, Finn? If he eavesdrops on both sides, perhaps what he learns could help.
I got the picture. See you later.
Oh.
Oh.
Listen, men, just because we've won every time for the last few years doesn't mean it's gonna be easy. This year, Halvar is more determined to win than ever. You can be sure of that. I'm certain that at this very moment, they're busy creating a plan for defeating us, but it won't do them any good, will it?
No, we're the greatest!
Flake is going to win. This year's victory and the stone are ours.
That looks like Edgar, my son Finn's raven. Don't you dare say that again, bird brain. Shout for Slack's victory, or don't shout at all.
Hooray for Halvar.
What?
Ah!
That idiot bird hasn't heard the last of me yet. Where's my son Finn?
I saw him going into the woods.
Into the woods? Why, he disobeyed me. I gave him orders not to go. I warned him he could be ambushed by Halvar's men.
But he said that he wasn't very worried about that.
You should have stopped him. It looks as if a storm is coming. All of you, into the woods and find my son. You understand? And don't you dare come back without him.
Yes, Chief.
And you'd better find him before it starts to rain. I don't want him out there in a storm.
What? Vicky went walking in the woods? Why didn't you tell me earlier, here you rode?
Because we were certain he'd be back already.
And in the meantime, it's possible that he was ambushed by Baltak and his men. All right, Fax, Snore, go and find him. That's all we needed.
Hurry, run faster. I know a place where we can take shelter.
Oh! Oh, I'm soaked to the skin, but at least we're safe.
I don't see how we're going to find him in this weather.
Look, there's a helmet on the ground. Oh, it's Finn's helmet, I'm sure of it.
You think the men of Flake have kidnapped Finn?
I have the feeling that Baltak's fears have come true. We had better get back fast.
Why, I wouldn't send a duck out to search for anyone in this weather. It's horrible out. How stupid of me. If I run behind you, your fat will block some of the rain. Hey, warn me when you stop, Fax.
Do you see those footprints? I think Vicky came by here recently.
And he wasn't alone.
They've kidnapped him.
We'd better go and tell the chief.
Yes, come on.
about this cave, aren't we?
It's always been my secret hiding place, but if you want, I'll share it with you. But you've got to promise not to tell anyone, all right?
I promise, and I'll show you how we give our word in Flake.
You mean you have a special way of giving your word?
Yes, and you can never go back on it. First, you must raise your hand and do as I do. When a Viking's word is spoken, it can never, ever be broken.
What are we gonna do, Vicky?
I wish I knew. You found this place. Is there another way out?
I don't know. I've never gone further.
Huh? Hello? Is anyone out there? I'm frightened.
Attacking a child. They'll pay!
Ah!
All right, men, it's time to act. We're gonna make Baltac regret what he's done.
How can we? They're holding Vicky as their hostage. It's too dangerous for him.
You're right, Euro. But what can we do? We can't just sit around and do nothing while my son Vicky is in their clutches.
I wish I knew the answer to that.
We're helpless while Vicky's a prisoner.
We've got a problem, huh?
If Vicky were here, he'd know what to do.
Uncle Halvar, I've got news. Uncle Halvar, you'll never guess who I saw in the woods.
Who, Gilby?
I saw all of the Vikings of Schlack, and they were gathered around the stone, Uncle.
Really? What about Vicky? Did you see him there too?
No, I didn't see him, but I did see Baltac, the chief of Schlack.
Let's go, men!
But, Chief...
I'm not gonna risk Vicky's safety, but we've got to know what they're up to. Right, after him!
Can you imagine we were frightened of Edgar?
Two young, fearless Vikings shaking in their boots over a harmless raven.
He's dark and the cave is dark and we could only hear him and not see him. If Edgar got into the cave, there must be an opening somewhere. Huh? Finn! I've got an idea. Let Edgar fly away and all we have to do is follow him.
Hear that, Edgar? We're counting on you.
Let's go.
Make sure you don't lose him.
Do you think the men of Flake will come here, Chief?
Oh, yes, they're bound to come. I know what their game is. Now they've got my son as hostage, they know we can't do anything to endanger him. But if we stay right here, they can't win either.
Yes, but Chief, with Finn as their prisoner, they can do as they please. We have to surrender.
Surrender? Never. We'll find a way to get Finn back and perhaps even win.
Oh? I've spotted Halvar and his men. They're on their way, Chief.
They didn't waste any time, did they? All right, men, be on the alert. But don't do anything unless I give the order.
cave is enormous.
We could find 1,000,001 hiding places in here. This is fantastic.
Not so fast, Edgar. Slow down. It's so big. Wow. We've lost Edgar. Where has he gone?
Edgar, where are you?
Edgar!
Where are you?
Oh, my fingers are burning. I can't hold it anymore.
Drop it!
Oh. Now there's no more Edgar and no more light either.
Edgar can't be far.
Oh, huh? Ah! Look! Oh!
The light is coming from up there.
The light's coming from outside the cave. Hooray! We're saved, Finn! Ah! There are 2 openings. Hurry, let's get up there.
You and your men are nothing more than a gang of lily-livered cowards, Baltac. That's all you are.
Look who's talking.
You don't know the meaning of fair play. And don't think I won't tell everyone I see what you really are. You'll finally have the reputation you deserve.
Fair play, you and your men kidnapped my son.
You kidnapped my son, Vicky, Baltac.
You're a liar. Give me my son, Finn, back.
Did you hear what I just heard?
Your plan was clever but dishonest. How dare you take an innocent child hostage?
No, that was your plan, Baltac, you low-down lying snake in the grass.
We've got to do something, Vicky, before your father and mine kill each other.
Let me see.
I'm going to give you one warning and no more. I want my son Vicky back safe and sound now. And if you don't give him back to me, you and your men had better be ready to suffer the consequence. Right then.
If that's what you want, you'll get it.
I've got it. It's bound to work.
Tell me what your plan is, Vicky.
You just come here, Jim. And I'll put the head on your
In the name of the stone of your ancestors.
I don't believe it, but the stone just spoke.
Stones don't talk, idiot.
Halvar, Flake, Flake, listen. If you want to see your sons Vicky and Finn alive again, do exactly what the stone asked you to do.
You mean you know where the children are now?
The stone knows everything. And now answer, do you want to see your children again?
Why, yes, of course I do.
I do as well, naturally.
Are you prepared to do exactly as the stone commands? Answer.
Yes,
Anything. I just want my Vicky back, that's all.
Return my Finn to me.
Give me your word.
Yes, you have my word.
It's working, Finn.
They really think they're talking to a stone.
This is what I command you to do. You will no longer fight over the stone of your ancestors. You are all Vikings, and you will, from this year onward, celebrate the feast together.
Won't we celebrate with this donkey?
I'll do anything but not that.
If you refuse, you will never see your sons again.
No, give me my son back.
Then do as I command.
Yes, I'll do whatever you say.
Now give each other your word the way that's done at Flake.
Don't you think you're going a bit too far?
Do you want to see your son again?
Yes, all right, I'll do it.
How does the Flakian give his word?
Shut up and raise your hand and do exactly as I do. When a Viking's word is spoken, it can never be broken.
All right, once more, and then everyone do it.
When a Viking's word is spoken, it can never be broken.
When a Viking's word is spoken, it can never be broken.
And now the stone will tell you where you can find your sons.
And how you can rescue them. Listen closely.
This is the place. All right, get busy, men.
Go on, you heard what Halvar said.
We'll be out of here soon.
We're asleep, don't forget, huh?
Let's scare them and play dead, okay?
Come on, Fax, use your strength.
Hey, Chief, I can see Vicky lying there.
Move all the facts. Oh, Vicky, are you all right?
Then, my child, Papa's here.
Get out of my way, you great lump. Get out, you
Maybe
great lump.
that doesn't sound
I'll put the heat on you,
fast
something.
enough.
What, I came up the river on a bike here. My son in there.
Will you two stop it and clear the path?
Get out of my butt.
Step aside, you giants, and let a little man through. Here I come, kids. Here's Vicky, safe and sound.
Oh, my dear child. Oh. Come on.
Here's number 2, son.
Father, I dreamed that you and the men of Schlock had made peace with each other. That's funny, so did I.
Your dream has come true, son.
Yes, we've decided to celebrate the festival together.
To Slack.
And I to Flake.
To friendship, friend.